So let's start with God, right?
Okay, let's start.
If you, I mean, you go first or like me go first?
No, you can go first.
Okay, cool. So in terms of God, uh, I think in my personal opinion is something like this. I don't know. So I don't have a religion, so that means I don't believe in such God. But I think there is something that we do not know. I cannot say there is no God or whatever because I don't have such a big brain to understand every aspect of the universe and tell like there is no God or whatever. No, no. I'm not saying like there is something, right, that we do not know. It could be a formula, it could be something weird that we cannot even understand. I refer it as God, right? So I don't think God is somewhat like these kind of religions has been propagated over the past few years, but I think it is something that we cannot understand, right? So yeah.
So you don't understand what God is.
No, actually, I think there is something that we do not know, right? Because I think there is something, some kind of thing that we do not know, we cannot even understand. But I think there is somewhat a type of a God, but I don't think that these kind of religions are purporting it as God. But I think there is something, it could be energy, it could be something weird, some kind of dark matter or something, dark energy or something. So.
But like when you say this, that doesn't make any sense because there are a lot of things that we don't know and they exist. And it can be anything. And then what you're talking about exactly. So when we say God, sure, there is no specific definition for God, but when you say, "Oh, I believe there is something out there," I also believe there are many things out there. But this is kind of different. Now. For example, you said dark energy. That's a very different topic, right? Or I believe there are other planets where there is life on it. Okay, you can have the belief. But all those things are different topics. It's not related to God. But when you say, I believe there's some sort of energy, like there is energy, yeah, in this universe. But what do you mean exactly?
Because you cannot like say there is god or there is no god at all, right? So that's what I said. I cannot say like it is hard to understand, right? Because you haven't seen your god. I mean you haven't seen god in your life, right? So it you cannot say exactly there is god or there is no god, right? Because I mean there are plenty of things that we do not know in the universe, right? So that's what I said.
Okay, I see.
So throughout your opinion as well, because this is a conversation, right?
I'm an agnostic atheist, so I don't know if any God exists or not, and I don't hold any God belief.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it?
sounds more simple, right?
Yeah, so so why the heck you did put God on the topic? Because otherwise you didn't even say three sentences, my friend. So
Yeah.
now you're
So just
so
because you don't know something, that doesn't mean you cannot know. Or just because you don't believe in something, that doesn't mean you cannot believe in it in the future. And if you don't believe in
so
something, that doesn't mean you cannot talk about it, right? For example, do you believe that Marvel characters are real? No, but you can talk, you can watch the movies, you can talk about the movies, right?
so that's what I exactly said, right? Previously.
Sorry, maybe I missed. What did you say exactly?
I just said we cannot say like there is. I told you you're just repeating my same answer. I said like I don't have a big brain to say there is no God or there is God, right? So I said
Oh,
there are some things in the universe. Maybe dark matter is also something that you cannot say this is dark matter because you know I mean there are plenty of things even with the black holes, right? So it is completely relatable, right? So you said no, it is not relatable. You're just
Yeah,
completely talking about
yeah,
different
that's
things.
what I said because when we talk about God again, yeah, there's no specific definition, but like when it comes to talk about God, God is different than dark matter and other things that you mentioned. That's why I said it's irrelevant.
Cool.
But when you speak like that, it sounds like you believe in a God, but you don't want to call it God.
Yeah, I think there is something, right? Because you cannot say there is no, there is nothing at all, right? There is something. It could be good, it couldn't be good, but there is something that, I mean, there are plenty of things that we do not even know, right? So, for example, I use this theory always, right? So just imagine a ant colony or something, right? A ant colony. So do ants know we live, like humans are watching them? And I don't think they do not even know what is happening around them, right? Because they are in their colony, right? They do not have that much of bigger brain to understand what is going around the world, what is happening. Like, they cannot understand, right? So they are just living inside their little colony and like living in it, right? So I think same with us as well. So uh, we are just small like creatures, right? So in my opinion, we don't have that much of big brain to understand everything what is going on the universe. Maybe something, maybe God is watching us, or maybe something is happening around us. Maybe there could be destiny or something. Maybe there could be another life after we die. So I mean, there are plenty of things, right? So the main thing is that you cannot say there is God, and also you cannot say there is no God at all, right? So
Uh,
that's
for
the
me,
basic thing.
yes, I cannot say, but other people can say.